Hi guys, welcome back to my craft room. If you're new here, my name is Enid. Thanks for stopping by. In my last video, I did a huge Dollar Tree haul, and in today's video, I'm going to show you the specific items I pulled out to use in Paper Terrace's Dollar Tree Junk Journal Challenge. I'm going to be participating in that, and maybe I'll start putting together some of the signatures. So sit tight and I'll be right back to get started. I pulled some paper out of the copier paper pack that I bought that I'm going to use for signatures. I pulled some pages out of the botanical coloring books that I showed you. And what I did with those are these are going to be too big for the journal, so I shrunk them down. And I guess because of the shadow from when I took the picture, they look a little bit gray instead of bright white. But that's okay. So I shrunk them down. I printed a couple of copies because I'm not sure exactly how or where I'm going to use them. Okay, so I've got my tissue paper. I went shopping in my own Dollar Tree sticker stash, and I pulled out all of these stickers that I had from previous shopping. And I had made a comment on Jessica's original post about the challenge, and I said to her, is it okay if we use Dollar Tree items that we already have? And she was sure, fine with her. So like I just shopped my own stash. And I'm going to use, probably not from all of these, but I mean, these are options that I have. So these are all Dollar Tree items. So, oh, and I have some rub-on transfers. I have some of the coin rolls, some of the receipts. These are from my previous stash, little coin envelopes. The time cards that I couldn't find. I pulled some sheets from the organizer little pad that I showed you. These are the findings. These are the stickers that I bought. I pulled some cards out of the oh my god, flashcards that I bought. So I pulled, these are really shiny, by the way. I'm gonna have to scuff them up. They're like really like almost laminated. I pulled out a couple of the pages of the stickers, of the labels, I mean. A couple of the cards that I said I was gonna use. And a couple of the larger ones. I pulled out a couple of the sheets from the graph that had the graph on it. I pulled a couple of the sheets that had the dot grid. I pulled some sheets from the little legal pads. I pulled some sheets from the mixed media. I pulled some sheets out of the book. I pulled some sheets from the waterfall pad that I bought. I pulled some doilies out of my old Dollar Tree stash. And then these are all papers that I pulled from this haul that I showed you yesterday. So the notes. Oh, I wanted to show you. I don't know if you can see, but this glitter paper is like all wrinkled. I don't know if that's gonna show up, but there's like wrinkles all over it. And I don't know if that, probably not supposed to be there, but that's how they were. So I'll make the best of it. I pulled out a few sheets of the graph paper from the kids' manuscript, one each of the file folders, and one each of these plastic button pockets. And I think what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to cut them down, and then I'm going to stitch them so that I can include them in the signature. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with this. I'll cut it down this way, and then I'll cut it this way, and I'll be able to include it in the journal. And so these are all of the items. Oh no, wait. I've got the tool, I've got the thin ribbon, I've got the thick ribbon, and this is from my old Dollar Tree stash. I might use some of that. So these are all the items that I plan to use in the Dollar Tree journal. And yeah, let's see, maybe I'll start putting together some of the signatures. This is kind of a long sheet. I may have to trim it down. And I don't know if I want to have, there's more than one here. I don't know if I want to have the same sheets. Oh, this is out of the screen. I don't know if I want to have like the same sheets. I plan to do probably 2 signatures, maybe 3. And I don't know if I want to have the same sheets in the signatures, but I'm gonna fold them up and have them ready, and we'll just go from there. Let's see, these are the graph papers. Yeah, today was a pretty sad day. I was all set to start recording this video much earlier in the day, and my son called me, and he had to put Milo's brother down. My dog Milo, we put him down in June of last year. He had cancer, and we were dealing with it for quite a bit, but he eventually, you know, gave out. And so Cooper, his brother, was 1 year and 20 days more of life in him, and he had to put him down today. And I was a wreck earlier today. It was like losing Milo all over again. I was so devastated. Yes, sit back, stay tuned till the end. I'll probably post some pictures of them together so you can see this. What I plan to do with this is punch out maybe some flowers and stuff to decorate some of the pages. Oh, and the one thing that I didn't do, which I'm gonna have to do, is go through my Dollar Tree stamps, because I'll probably want to stamp, use stamps on the pages, on some of the pages. So yeah, so I don't know. I was really sad today, bummed out. Anyway, you know, life goes on, and they recently got a puppy, about maybe, yeah, a year ago. Ruger just turned a year, and so at least they have him, but their kids, my grandkids, are not 8 and 5, and they were devastated today. So I'll probably use this in one of the signatures. The smaller ones I'll probably just use as ephemera. And I think I'm just gonna do 2 signatures, maybe with more pages. And if I fold these, will they be too small if I fold them? Or should I kind of tape some together? If I do them this way, they'll be too wide. You know what? I'm gonna fold them for now, and if they wind up being too small, then I have more of it, so I can just pull more out and not fold them, and then I'll tape them together to make like a full signature kind of sheet thingy. Yeah, so I still, if I put them in the book, I still want to put them in as a kind of waterfall. So they'll go this way. Anyway, so that was my day today. You know, just when you think things are looking up, something happens. But it is what it is. He lived a good 12 years. So I think I'm not going to fold these, and I'll try attaching them together. And here's some pages that I'll have to put together like with washi tape so that I can make, you know, signature. So I'll do that later. And then what I was gonna do with this is do some watercoloring on here and maybe some doodles and then punch them out or cut them out. So I'm not doing anything with this yet. And then these I'm gonna have to tape together, as well as these, unless should I do a short one like this? Yeah, maybe I'll do a short one like this in one signature, and then in the other signature, oh, I did two of them. In the other signature, I will do them side by side like this, so that they'll, yeah, so let me put these aside. Let me fold this one. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Oh my God, I'm having such a hard time folding them neatly. And then these, I told you that I think what I'm gonna do with these is kind of just cut around them. That way I can just use them as side tucks in the journal on one of the pages. Yeah, so I can't talk and cut at the same time. I think you know that from the past. Anyway, so that was happening. And then yeah, so my grandkids have birthdays coming up this month and next month, so we'll be busy with that. We'll be taking some time and going down to New York where they live. I live in northeastern Pennsylvania, so it's only about like an hour and a half drive to go see them, so that's not so bad. We lived in North Carolina for about 5.5 years. Excuse me. Almost 6. But when my grandson was born, we were coming down once a month to visit. And when my granddaughter was born, we decided to come back. We initially purchased this home just kind of like as a vacation property. I'm sorry. And I'll do the same with this one. But what I plan to do is pick one of my larger sheets, maybe one of the book pages, and glue it down like this as a tuck, and then put like a ticker, a tag or a journal card in it. So yeah, I like the way that looks. I love that, as a matter of fact. So good call. This one I'm probably going to turn into a pocket. And so I'm just going to go ahead and get my circle punch. And I'm going to punch I'll try to get that in the center, but that's going to be a pocket. And then I'll ink that, and that's going to be my pocket. And then this, the envelopes that go with it, I think I'm going to put these together like this. I've never done one of these before, but this is exactly what I'm going to do with it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to glue it down now. Let me get my glue. And that's what I'm going to do. And then I'll decorate this. And that'll be part of the signature page. So let's see. Okay, so there, got that. And then I'll just decorate the pages. The only thing that I don't have from Dollar Tree, I don't think, is stencils. And so I may use a non-Dollar Tree stencil in my decorating, but we'll see what I can come up with. All right, so this is going to be part of my signature. And then I'll decorate these. And then I'm going to use these. Like I said, these I'm going to have to scuff up. And then this is all the, oh, these are the receipt pages. This I'll probably make ephemera out of. Let me fold these. Let me fold these. I'll fold like 2 of these. And I think I'm gonna leave the spiral. I think I'll leave this on it just to give it a little bit of texture. And I was gonna glue 2 of these together, but I'm gonna leave them as is. And then this is nice and thick, so I can make tags out of these or cut them and make journal cards. So that's what I'll do with those. And then this I'll decorate, and these I'll decorate. These I'll use as ephemera. And these, I have an idea about these. I want to open them up. Let me see if I could open them up. I'll be right back in just 1 sec. I want to get a punch that I want to use. Uh-oh. Okay, I have some flower punches from my old Stampin' Up days. And so what I think I'm gonna do with these is I'm gonna stamp some, punch some flowers in different colors. And then I'm gonna make like a layered flower. Let me just make one real quick. Let me do the red. So I plan to make like these layered flowers. And then I can do like some of these smaller pieces. And this is just kind of to give you a rough idea of what I'm going to be doing. And I'll probably put all of this together and then come back to you with the completed signature to sew it into the cover. I'll make some of these smaller ones. And let's see what it might look like. Okay, so here's this, that. And let me use this one. So that's roughly what it'll look like. Let me just put a little dab of glue to kind of hold them together. Excuse me, I feel like I'm getting a cold. I'll probably make a bunch of these. Like that. And then I have some Dollar Tree gems. Let's see, let me pull something out. I should have pulled them out. Okay, I have a bunch of Dollar Tree gems in different colors. Let me see if there's any one that works better. Oh, okay, these. I'll maybe use one of the green ones or the pink ones. Yeah, so I just want you to see what a finished flower might look like. Let me use one. Actually, I'm going to use like this little teal color. And I'm going to put a little drop of glue on it. Yeah, and then I'll kind of like mush them up. Oh, it popped off. That's just an idea. I'm sorry, my nose is runny because I was crying earlier. So I'll do something like that with these coin rolls, and I have another idea too. And then I can also do some flowers with this. I'm gonna try to punch it out in the more area that doesn't have the wrinkles on it. So yeah, these I can make like a simpler flower, or what other paper can I use? I can use do one of these green middles. Let me put a little dab of glue on it. Like I said, I'm gonna have to make quite a few of these, and this is probably gonna be too small of a gem. Let me wipe that glue off. So I'm gonna probably have to do like some other layer, give it a second layer. But what can I do that with? I don't know. I didn't get any color paper. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. And unfortunately, I'm not prepared to do that right now. But what I can do is I can do some watercolor and stamp, use the watercolor flowers to layer with this. And I don't even know what I did with that gem that I had in my hand. But anyway, those are some of the ideas that I have for the journal. And I'll probably be back. Oh, here it goes. It's going to get glued to my... I'll probably be back in the next day or so with the completed signatures. And then we'll go from there. Okay? I forgot how messy and time consuming making a journal actually is. My desk is so messy right now that I can't even find that envelope that I glued together for the signature. I'm gonna have to go through everything and sort it out, and eventually I'm sure I'll find it. But I'll be back again soon with the signatures and cover, and we'll continue to work on it. So thanks for watching. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. It'll really help my channel grow. Thanks, I appreciate it. See you next time. Bye.